Starting a 529 plan could be one of the best financial decisions you make for your child's education. In this video, we'll take a look at what a 529 plan is and why you should consider one. We'll look at who is eligible to open an account, who can contribute to one, and what you can withdraw the money for. I'm Sean with Gym Class Finance. If you don't already subscribe, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that little bell also so that you get notifications every time we make a new video. If you have kids, then this video is for you. I personally set up a 529 for my kids, and I want to share why you should consider one as well. First, let's consider what a 529 is. It's a tax-advantaged savings account designed to be used for the beneficiary's education expenses. The beneficiary being your child. So we all know the price of higher education is absolutely ridiculous. So in my mind, I want to try to prepare myself and my children whenever they get to that point as early as possible. So that's why I want to get started right now while they're young. The goal then is that the time of reaching that age, they will hopefully not have any debt or will have very little debt so that they're not gonna walk out of that higher education with a ton of it.
What did?
Now that you know what a 529 is, let's talk about why you should consider one. First, the flexibility of them. You can use the money in your 521 for a variety of educational expenses. This includes K through 12 education, this includes college tuition, this also includes apprenticeship costs. Oh, and don't forget student loan repayments. Unlike a custodial account with a 529, the account owner maintains the ownership of the account until the money is withdrawn. So you don't have to worry about your kids blowing it on something useless.
So useless!
The second reason to invest in a 529 are the tax advantages. I like to say 529s are the Roth IRA of paying for education. As long as the money stays in the account, no income taxes will be due on the earnings. And when you take money out to pay for qualified education expenses, those withdrawals will be federal income tax free. And in many cases, free of state income taxes as well. Who is eligible to open up an account? There are no income restrictions on Americans regardless of their income level. To open up an account, you must be a U.S. resident, 18 or over, have a U.S. mailing address, and also have a social security number or a tax ID. And to be the beneficiary of one of these 529s, you just need to have a social security number or a tax ID. Even better yet, if a grandparent or another relative or even a friend wants to open up a 529 for someone, they can too. In some cases, there's even a benefit to estate taxes, but you probably want to seek a professional's advice on that. The last thing I want to share about 529s is what you can draw or withdraw the money for. Withdrawals from a 529 can be done at any time for any reason. But if the money's not used for qualified education expenses, federal income taxes may be due with the earnings withdrawn. 10% federal penalty could also be added as well as a state penalty. There are exceptions. For instance, if the beneficiary receives a scholarship or attends a military academy. Those earnings, however, would still be subject to a federal tax and state and local as well. 529s are a great way for you to get started saving for your child's education. And even if they don't go to college or they get a full ride scholarship, there are alternatives to use or spend that money without receiving that penalty. In a future video, I'll share how I set up my own for my children and how easy it is, even without any investing knowledge, to set up a 529. So you should definitely subscribe and click that bell so that you get notified when this happens. Until next time, remember, it's that simple.